we can record this because it's going to be well worth sharing. Again, hello, I want to welcome everybody to our training Zoom, and excited to have you all here on the Zoom. Excited to have each and every one of you, and I'm just going to tell you, this is going to be a great one. I want you to get your notepad out. I want you to take notes, and I want you to really focus on what we're talking about here tonight, because this is literally a game changer. Now, I wouldn't be Alan if I didn't start out by saying, hey, it's a week and 2 days until Nashville, and we would love to have you there. If you're not registered, you can register at the event. We've got a couple of people that are looking for roommates, so you can share a room with somebody if that's part of it. So, you know, I always want to put that out there and make sure everybody knows that we would love to have you there. It's going to be a great event, and we do have some tickets still available there at the registration. And if you don't come, well, we'll just plaster pictures all over social media and Facebook and make you wish you were there. So, and we do realize that some folks have things going on and can't be there. So I want to keep Susan in our support. You know, Susan runs our support department. She's having surgery tomorrow on her foot. She's had some foot and ankle injuries. So she's having surgery. So keep her in your thoughts and prayers. And you know, so we're excited about the Nashville event and excited for those who are going to be there. And listen, I am excited about this presentation tonight, about this tool, because we've been testing this tool and we've been using it. And there's some people that are getting amazing results from this. And I said on the prompt, if you're looking to double your business in the next 90 days, you can do this with this tool. And this tool, the cost of this tool is one person. If it brings you one person a month, it pays for itself. But if you use it and use it properly, you can bring in, you know, one person a day. So, what is this amazing tool? Many of you have seen it, but this is an interactive marketing video that people can watch and interact with on their smartphone, on their dumb phone, on their laptop, on their computer, through their email, anywhere that they can receive this interactive presentation. You see, when you're watching videos with people, when you're sending people videos, if you look at the statistics, if it's a 4-minute video, 70% of the people have dropped off before the first minute is up. With an interactive video, 80% of them watch it all the way through, because it keeps them engaged and interactive, those who start to watch it. Okay, so it's really cool. Some of you have seen it. This is what when you go to the Touchstone Edge, not the Touchstone Edge, touchstoneedge.com, and I'm going to show you here in a little bit how that works. Touchstoneedge.com, that's where it's going to carry you, okay, to that page. And listen, think about this. The videos are being watched. You'll know who is watching them. You'll know what the outcome is. You know, 91% of people admit to daydreaming during a presentation. Keeping them engaged is what it's all about. This video does just that. It keeps them engaged. Now, I'm going to carry you through the program, and then I'll show you how the video works. So, you know, you can double, at least minimally double your close ratio. You know, if right now you're talking to 10 and getting 2, using this, you'll talk to 10 and get at least 4. It's 100% compliant and increases your sales. Whether it be a customer or a VBO, they love seeing this. It's great information on here. Now, and so you can see here as they're doing it, it'll ask them questions like, choose a topic. What do you want to learn more about? The products, the business model, the company. So it's interactive, and if you haven't seen that. Now, here's a lot of the frequently asked questions we get is, well, I know when someone watches my iDecide. I'm going to share that with you in a little bit, but you'll be notified as soon as they turn it on and start watching it, and you'll be notified when they finish and they make a choice. Can you use more than one iDecide presentation? Yes. The iDecide presentations have ID numbers. Once you're part of our iDecide group, we're going to be creating more videos, i.e., directly related to CBD, Pure Body Extra, you know, when new products launch. We're going to be editing and modifying and adding videos as we go. And so there's no additional charge. Once you pay that one-time fee or you're paying a monthly fee, you get access to all our videos. Can I get notified by text? Yes, you can. You can get text or email. Can I post my iDecide instead of sending it? You can post it on websites, emails, autoresponders, social media, anywhere. Anywhere. How are they sent? Any way you want to. Text, email, messenger, whatever you want. Is there a limit on how many I can send? You can send 1,000 a day if you want to. Now, we'll talk about how to do that in a few minutes, because obviously if you send 1,000 a day, you're just putting them out there. Now, so in the back office, once you go there and learn about it, there's tutorial videos that you're going to see that show you about it, show you about the autoresponders. See, they're going to be put into autoresponders. They can show you about editing your contacts, changing your account information, and everything. If you look in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, it says, click here, order now, use the iDecide TE, as in Touchstone Essentials 101. That's the name of the video that you're using right now, TE 101. When it says, what's your iDecide ID, it's TE 101, okay? And so everything's there for you to learn how to use it, but I'm going to walk through that today. Now, when you click on your screen, when you go to your site there, it's going to show you the little video you can watch, and you can look. You can log in here or buy now. You can log in or order now on the bottom of the screen. This is the website. This is the Touchstone Edge website, touchstoneedge.com. Okay. When you click and after you've joined, you click log in, email, password. Just like anything else, click continue. And then it's going to come up with your name list. Now, you can import through an Excel spreadsheet or a, what's the other one I'm thinking of? You can import all of your contacts right here. So you don't have to enter them one by one. Or you can enter them one by one. And you see, when you pull it up, if you look, what I've got mine set up to where I want to see the latest activity. You can do alphabetical order, you can do whatever. And if you're searching for a contact, you can do it here. But it says, Annie Oakley started watching a video at 2:03 p.m. Mary started watching, decided, hey, she finished the video and said, I want to be an affiliate. Craig started watching on August 6th at 5:08. You see, it tells you all the information you need to know. Here's where you add a contact. Here's where you post a link. And we'll talk about that. I want to add a new contact. Click on add a new contact. It asks you for the information. You fill the information out. Here I put in Lisa Peterson. Now, when it says city, you want to put what city they're in, because it now knows what time zone they're in. Because you can say, I want to send out you can send out videos later. And you can say, I want to send them out at 8 p.m. Well, 8 p.m. in California is different than 8 p.m. on the East Coast than it is in, different parts of the world. Enter the contact information, click save. This is what comes up. Now, my latest activity was I added Lisa Peterson. Okay, and if you look over here, it says sent, never send her anything. So I want to send her an iDecide video. So I just click on her name, and here it says send an iDecide video. Okay, and the video that we're using right now is Business 101, the presentation. When we do the next one, it'll be 102. The next one will be 103. Okay, and here's the recipient's name and their email address. Now, here's the deal. Do you want to copy the link into a text or an email, or do you want them to email it for you? Okay, copy the link is the default, because that's what 99% of people want to do, because they want to copy it into a text message or into an email. What I do is I'll email it to myself, or I'll copy the link and then send it out through my phone through an email or through a text. And then a unique link address will be generated when you click next. You'll be able to send this address via email, texting, Facebook Messenger, Instagram, wherever. Okay, so I clicked. I want to, hey now, it's your birthday. All right, so I clicked. I'm on the wrong screen. But I want to send an iDecide. I click next. Okay, this comes up. You can customize your message here because it's already got her name put in here. And then you can, or you can copy this message to a clipboard because I said, remember I said I want to send it myself. Or you can just copy the address. And each of these URLs is different. And then share it with Lisa Peterson. Now then it says to you here, how do you want to be notified when she's watching this? Do you want to be notified by email or text? Email or text, totally up to you. Okay, some of you operate on your cell phone. You want to be notified by text message. I'm going to email. I'll show you that in a minute too. Okay, so then when you click that, you said, yep, here we go. So I clipped a copy to clipboard. Okay, and I want to be notified by a text message. And then here it says send the, oh, I went the wrong way. If you're sending an email, this is what it sends. Hello, Lisa Peterson. I had this interactive animation created for you. Please let me know what you think. Okay. I don't like that standard email in the system. I'm going to say, hey, here's the interactive animated video that I created for you. I'll call you back. I'll follow up with you tomorrow. Look forward to talking to you. Because see, when I send somebody something, I'm going to say, hey, Lisa, I've got a great video I'd love for you to send and for you to take a look at. It's going to share some information. It's really kind of cool and informative. And I'd love for you to take a look at it, and then I'll follow up with you tomorrow to get your feedback on it. Can I count on you to watch it? Sure. Great, I will send it to her. Or this is the link that you could copy and paste into however you decide to send it, i.e., okay, here's what the message looks like, Facebook Messenger. Here it is. Here's the interactive video I said I would send to you. I will follow up tomorrow at 11 a.m. as we discussed. Have a great night. There it is. That's what it looks like. Here's a text message. Same thing. Of course, it doesn't show the page preview. How hard is that? Anybody can do this. You can copy and paste. Now, when they click on it, this is what they see. Business 101, get started. And it says, for information about this interactive presentation, contact Alan Newell and my email address. When you sign up, that'll be your information right there. Isn't that cool? Right there. They click get started. It'll say turn your phone so you can interact. And you see it's customized with their name. That's why it's a custom link. Somebody said, can you not customize it and just send the link out and just send it to a bunch of people or put it on Facebook? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. The problem with that is now you don't know who's watching it. Because here's the deal. We just have to make a commitment to make this happen. Here, this is an email I got. Good news, Lisa Peterson's watching your presentation. There it is. Someone's watching it. Has just started watching your iDecide presentation. We'll let you know when they finish, and there's their contact info. You see, if I send somebody this to Facebook, they get their contact info. Now, what happens when they finish watching it? iDecide notification. Good news, Mary has completed your presentation. Has finished watching your iDecide presentation, Touchstone Essentials. Mary completed it. Hey, Alan, Mary just chose affiliate. Go ahead and give them a call. There's a contact. You see, if they choose, I want to be a customer, you can contact them. If they choose, hey, I want to be an affiliate or a VBO, it tells you what they chose. Tells you what they chose. Now, you're busy, you're out fishing, you did whatever, and you got this this thing here that says she did it. You called and left a message, but you didn't hear back from her. And so guess what? 24 hours later, it's going to say, hey, guess what? It's been 24 hours since Elizabeth Kennedy watched your presentation. Have you followed up with them? Now, if you click here, yes, I have followed up with them. Okay. Then it will stop sending reminders to you. Okay. Now, here's the next one. Hey, it's been 72 hours since Cindy watched your presentation. Have you followed up with her? Then after that, it's going to say, hey, final reminder, 5 days. It's been 5 days. What are you waiting on? The fortune's in the follow-up. Pick up the phone. Give them a call. Send them a message. Send them a text. What's wrong with you? It doesn't say all that. Maybe it should. But it's a reminder. 24 hours 72 hours, 5 days. It's a reminder. So you get the reminders right there. And here's the beautiful thing about this, folks, is it's simple to join. This is a third-party company that does this for us. And you can do it one of two ways. There's no setup fees. We've already paid for all that. I paid for all the setup fees. Excuse me. Swallowed a tomato wrong or something. I'm not even eating a tomato. I swallowed my words wrong. You can do $149, one-time fee, or you can do $24.95 a month. No contract. It's a 3-day money-back guarantee. You can order now. You can try it out. You can see what happens and get it out there. Okay? It's simple to use. Okay? And so the question is I can hear you thinking, oh my gosh, who do I want to send that to? Right? Who all do I want to send that to? Because, I mean, it's so simple to use. It's so easy to use that you can see how this tool would be beneficial to you. And here's what I'm going to do when I figure this thing out over here. I'm going to get off this here. Now, what I want to do is I want to share this with you. I know you're excited. I can feel the excitement in the air. Screen 2. Yep, yes, yep. Quick little video.
Websites, videos, webinars.
Maybe.
Emails, text, social media, everyone is doing the same thing.
Oh, you know what? Let's do it again.
Websites, videos, webinars, emails, text, social media, everyone is doing the same things in a frantic attempt to get people to listen to them, but stop. Have you ever considered that your prospects might just be dying for you to finally listen to them? It's time to start respecting your prospects and putting them in the driver's seat, to let them decide which parts of your story they see and how they want to move forward. And there's finally a way to do it with a world-class technology that won't break your budget. With iDecide for Touchstone Essentials, the fully automated, animated, personalized presentation tool that is changing the way companies share their story. Oh yeah, and it's fully interactive, so your prospect is 100% in charge and fully engaged. You purchase an iDecide subscription, log in, enter your iDecide ID, and start sending or posting presentations anywhere with just a few clicks. When the viewer clicks the link, their screen comes to life with graphics, animations, and video, and while they're blown away by the professionalism, they notice something else very different about this presentation. Not only does it have the contact info of the person who sent it to them, but it has their name in the presentation. Wait, I'm not just another faceless prospect in a sea of millions? Then the presentation asks them questions, asks them to choose what they want to see. What's happening here? This is actually fun, and I'm interested in the content because I chose what to see and what not to waste my time on. Back on your end, you got a text or email notification letting you know it was being watched and who was watching, and you'll get another one at the end letting you know the outcome. You can also check your iDecide back office to see who it was sent to and the status of each in one convenient place. Here's the bottom line. You probably do an incredible webinar and your videos make Spielberg jealous, but so does everyone else. And 91% of people admit to daydreaming during presentations. The upside is that with only 9% really experiencing your awesomeness, you've still done quite well. Just imagine the possibilities with a fully engaged audience with iDecide for Touchstone Essentials.
I know that's cool. And so what I'm going to do now is show you exactly how this works. Exactly what your prospects are going to see. I know a lot of you have already done that, but I'm going to do it again for those of you who haven't, because it's really, I mean, this is powerful. And you don't have to do the talking. And I do love the fact that it allows them to choose what direction they want to go in. And so it has to kind of pay attention to what it is. And here's, the thing too is it's not going to go without them pushing the button. They got to make a choice. So let's see here. Because see, I set all this up with Lisa, and I sent a link to her on Facebook Messenger. And there it is. All right. Let's go down here and see it. All right. We're clicking on it. Here we go. Many of you know I bought a new computer recently, and it's not going to get the job done. It's not near fast enough. Get started.
Thank you for taking a few minutes to experience this short presentation. We know you'll be impressed, and we hope you'll get a better understanding of how true leverage in business works. I'll be asking you to click on your screen from time to time, so you can see only what you're interested in seeing. Let's get started. This presentation is about different business structures and ways to make money. One thing that a lot of people don't know is that it takes 200% to succeed in business. 100% has to come from you. Obviously, it takes hard work. But the other 100% has to come from the business vehicle you've chosen. A lot of people have poured their heart and soul into a business, but the vehicle they chose just didn't have the capability to give 100% back. The mechanics of wealth just weren't there. You can be the best teacher in the world, but the opportunity to make a 7-figure income in that profession is just not possible. The purpose of this short presentation is to explain those mechanics, so people who are willing to give 100% won't be wasting their time with the wrong vehicle. Does that make sense? This presentation is interactive, so click the things on your screen that you think are important for the right business to have. Well, what if you could have all of those things, and something even more important? Leverage. Most of us never learn about leverage. We're taught to build a resume and exchange our expertise for someone else's dollars. The problem with that is if we're not exchanging our time, we aren't making any dollars. So vacations or a round of golf, even family time is costly. Leverage is defined as an increased means by which to attain something. All of these forms of leverage are great, but they have major flaws. Obviously, you may not have a large enough sum of money to invest, and unfortunately, no employee will ever work as hard for your company as you will, because they don't own it. The only way true leverage is created is when everyone has the same opportunity to gain. Here's an example. Let's look at the real estate industry. Let's say Bob owns the company. He's what we call a broker. And let's say he has Jim working for him as a real estate agent. When an agent, Jim, sells a house and earns a commission, that commission is split with the broker, because Bob provides advertising, training, and takes on all the risk of the business. Do you think Jim is the only agent that Bob has? Probably not. So every time one of the agents sells a house, Bob gets paid. Bob has leverage. So who do you think is making more money? Bob the broker or Jim the agent? Click your answer, please. Bob will always make more money because he has the leverage of several agents, but the agents themselves cannot have agents, hence no leverage. So what happens when Bob has done a great job teaching Jim everything he knows? Jim decides that he wants to be the broker. Can Bob make Jim a broker? No, there is only one broker, so Jim has to leave to do it somewhere else. As soon as that happens, two bad things happen to Bob. Click which ones you think I'm talking about, then click Move Ahead. And That cycle repeats itself until the broker has, directly or indirectly, trained and created a chain of competitors. And this has happened in all industries. Have you ever heard the phrase, "I'm just going to work there for the experience"? It means the employee is just going to strip them of their knowledge and then go do it themselves. Now let's look at a different model. The only way to really retain a leader is to provide them with the same opportunity for growth, where everyone has the same amount to gain. So imagine a structure where Jim the agent was empowered to hire his own agents, and Bob would still get paid. Now Bob wouldn't lose his best people, and everyone would work together, instead of as competitors. This may sound like one of those pyramid things where the people at the top make all the money, but it's actually very similar to the corporate structure. You have a CEO, president, VP, middle managers, and staff. Who do you think is making the most money? Go ahead and click your screen, please. The CEO is leveraging them all, and he makes more money than the president, who makes more money than the VP, etc. Each level of the corporation makes less income, and no one questions it for a second. So the corporate structure really is people at the top making the majority of the money. The problem is that the CEO, and only the CEO, earns on multiple levels of the company. There is a different business model, though, where everyone is given the same opportunity to earn from multiple levels, like a CEO. It's called affiliate marketing, or network marketing. Click the companies that you think distribute some or all of their products and services through this model. They all do. Here's why it's the fairest business model available. Remember that I said to reach true leverage, you must create a situation where everyone has the same amount to gain. Well, that's what I just described. Here's what makes the network marketing structure the absolute fairest structure available. In most network marketing companies, everyone can earn a certain number of levels deep in the organization that they build.
Now, with this, people can pause it. They can forward it, back it up, get started, start over. So it's all in their control what they do. And so if somebody was to say, and for lack of time, it's 9:31, but I'm going to show you, you can see how this is progressing. It's going to talk about products. It's going to talk about eating and healthy living. That sort of
Great.
thing.
We'll contact you soon, but feel free to reach out to us as well.
So
Goodbye.
I click Learn More, and it said, great, my name, my contact information. And so then that person can then reach out and contact you. Now, most people don't do this until they get to the end, okay? But it's powerful video, and it's powerful tool to share information with people. And so again, easy to use, easy to share, easy to get your information out there. And, you know, the people can choose to learn more about the business, which is what we were watching, or they can choose to learn just about the products. So they choose which way they want to go. I chose the business part, and so that's what it was teaching me on. It was talking about the business opportunity. So they get to choose what they want to do. They get to choose. So 9:32, I like to keep these things to 30 minutes. Listen, if you've got questions, get with me. Let's get together. Go check out the site. It's on the team page. This is a powerful tool that's simple and easy to use. It does the heavy lifting for you. We are going to have a training next Wednesday night. We're not quite halfway through the month of August, but let's get ramping up. Let's get busy. Let's plant as many of these seeds that we can so that we have an amazing end of the summer, end of this month, and an amazing fall. Thanks, everybody, for joining. Good seeing you all on the call. I appreciate every one of you. Have a blessed night.